Welcome to this practice in a new to you space. I have taken the recording upstairs in my home to have access to a little bit more light and a little bit more space. So I'm hoping this works out. My name is Julie, and I will be your guide. So today's practice, the theme is returning home. It's a very grounding practice, just as a reminder that you have a steady, grounded, stable place within yourself that you can access at any time. So find a place on your mat where you can be comfortable and just be still for a few moments before we start to move. This practice will be just a little bit slower than previous practices that I've recorded, just as a way to reinforce the dynamic yoga method concepts. So if you have started out sitting, go ahead and make your way onto your back and just focus on your breath. You might want to place one hand on your chest and one hand on your belly just to notice the breath moving in and out through your nose. Just notice how it moves the body. Begin to focus on sensation as well. Notice how the breath feels as it moves in and out of the body. Notice the temperature of the space that you're in, the way your clothes feel on your skin. Lengthen out your arms and your legs. Lift and spread your toes. Spread your fingers wide and pull your low belly in and up. As you inhale, lift the arms up and over your head, and as you exhale, lower them back down. Move with your breath, just establishing this rhythm of one breath, one movement. Notice if you're finding a lot of space underneath the back as you lift your arms up and over your head. And if you do, just focus on keeping the bottom back rib cage pressed down into the mat without pressing the low back into the mat. You want to still have that little bit of curve. Now, as you exhale next, bring the right leg in, lift the head and shoulders, and place the arms to the outside of your right leg. As you inhale, bring the arms back up and over your head and lengthen the legs out long. With the next exhale, switch. So draw in the left leg, lift the head and shoulders, take the arms to the outside of the left leg. As you inhale, lengthen everything out long and keep moving like this with your breath. So we're adding a little bit of a twist in, just kind of adding on to that previous very simple movement pattern, taking your arms up and overhead and down. The next time you're lifted with your arms to the outside of your right leg, pause. Keep the ankle lifted to the height of the knee. Keep the knee over the hip. Keep your chin down and your breath moving in and out through your nose. Keep the toes lifted and spread. Fingers spread wide, toes pointing up toward the ceiling. And with your next inhale, take the arms up and overhead, lengthen the legs out long. Pause just for a moment here, breathing in and out through your nose, and when you're ready, with the exhale, Lift the head and shoulders, place your arms to the outside of your left leg, and hold. Notice that this side might feel a little bit different after already holding on the first side, but just take it in as information. If this side seems a little more challenging, that is probably why. You've already been lifted for quite a while. So keep your breath moving in and out through your nose and keep your chin tucked, your core braced. And before your effort turns to struggle, go ahead and come out of this. Take your arms up and over your head. Lengthen the legs out long. Then place a bend into your knees. Place your feet about hips distance apart. Bring your arms down by your sides with your palms down. Bring your arms way in by your sides and bend your elbows so that your fingers are pointing toward the ceiling. Lift and spread your toes. Spread the fingers wide. Pull the belly in. And as you inhale, lift your hips up toward the ceiling. And as you exhale, lower them back down. Move with your breath. Each inhale, lift your hips. Each exhale, lower them down. Just a little bit slower than you normally would move, just to notice everything. And the next time your hips are lifted, pause there. And create a little bit more effort, if you'd like, by really grounding down in your feet and acting like you're trying to split the mat apart from the center outward. Not moving anything, it's just an energetic movement. Grounding down in the feet. You could also ground down in the feet and act like you're trying to drag your heels back towards your hips. Again, not actually moving, it's just an energetic movement. It's activating the muscles even in stillness. So when you're ready, lower the hips back down, draw your knees into your chest, hug them in with your arms, maybe rock from side to side. Keep breathing in and out through the nose and just soften everything. This is our moment of ease after our moment of effort. So bring that to stillness, release the bind, take your left leg out long with your toes pointed toward the ceiling. Lift your right leg so that your knee tracks over your hip and your ankle tracks straight out from your knee. Take the right arm out by your side and take your left hand to the outside of your right knee. As you exhale, carry the right knee over to the left. And as you inhale, come back through center and move with your breath. This is the pattern. As you're moving, make sure to keep the toes lifted and spread, the fingers spread wide, the belly pulled in. Keep all of the bandhas in place. Keeping everything safe and stable as you move. And only take that right leg over as far as you can while still keeping the right shoulder grounded. The next time you're in the twist, pause. Keep the ankle at the height of the knee. And if you'd like, you can take your gaze off to the right. And while you're in stillness, check in. How does this feel in your body? How does it feel to be in stillness, but also be in another moment of effort? Keep the breath moving in and out through your nose. Keep your eyes closed or just fix your gaze. And release the bind, come back through center, roll over onto your left side. Bring the knees straight in front of the hips and the ankles straight down from the knees. Bring your arms straight in front of you and just let your head kind of drape over your left shoulder. Lift and spread your toes, pull the belly in, spread the fingers wide, and as you inhale, bring the right arm up toward the ceiling and then over back to the right. And as you exhale, bring the palms back together and move like this. Each inhale, you're opening, and each exhale, you're bringing the palms back together. Try to keep the knees pressed together so that you keep this movement just in the upper body. The next time you're open, pause. Take your gaze over to the right. And now, since we've moved a little bit in this practice and we're at a moment of stillness again, bring in a few of our affirmations. So repeat to yourself, may I move with kindness, not judgment. May I trust this body, and may I honor where I am today. When you're ready, bring the palms back together. Take the top palm a little bit forward of the bottom just to open up the back heart space. And when you're ready, come back through center. Lengthen the right leg out long. Pick up your left foot. Make sure the knee is over the hip and the ankle is straight out from the knee. Take your left arm straight out to the side with your palm down and take your right hand to the outside of your left knee. So same thing, other side. As you exhale, carry the left leg over to the right, and as you inhale, come back through center. Move with your breath and notice if anything feels different on this side. Move slowly enough so that you're noticing what's happening in the parts of the body that aren't moving. What is your right leg doing? Is your left shoulder grounded? Now the next time you have the left leg over to the right, pause. Take your gaze over to the left. Again, just come back to noticing sensation and noticing if anything feels different, but also not judging or trying to figure out why it's different, if it is. And bring everything back through center. Roll over to your right side. Take the knees in front of the hips, the ankles straight down from the knees, your arms straight out in front of you with your head draped over your right shoulder. Pull the belly in, spread the fingers wide, lift and spread your toes, and press the knees together. As you inhale, take the left arm up toward the ceiling and then over to the left. As you exhale, bring the palms back together. So again, same thing, other side. Check in. Stay with noticing similarities or differences. And just keep moving with your breath. Again, trying to keep this as an upper body movement only by keeping the knees really pressed together. So the top knee is not moving back behind the bottom knee. The next time you are in the open twist, pause. Take your gaze to the left. Come back to noticing where your thoughts go in these moments of stillness. And come back to an affirmation again if it helps to keep you focused. And when you're ready, take the left arm back over to meet with the right. Take the top palm a little bit forward of the bottom. And then the easiest way for you to make your way to hands and knees. So once you get to hands and knees, tuck the toes under and then come to kneeling, bringing your hips to your heels. Clasp the hands together behind your back and move the hands over to your right hip. Draw your shoulders away from your ears and slowly take your right ear toward your right shoulder. And just pause here, noticing that sense of opening in the left side of your neck. And I will offer an affirmation here. May you meet yourself with patience. Sometimes staying in this toe stretch requires patience. And now before moving to the other side, make sure your pinky toes are kind of pulled away from the other toes, just so you get that full toe stretch. Clasp the hands together again. Take the hands over to your left hip and take your left ear towards your left shoulder. And this time, notice the opening, the sense of opening in the right side of the neck. Come back through center, unclasp the hands, and make your way to hands and knees. Then lower your hips to your heels. Take your arms out in front of you and just pause in this child's pose. You can place a bend in your elbows if you wish, and place your palms together so they're resting behind your head. Just gives you a little bit of a stretch of the back of the upper arm. And slowly come back to hands and knees. Make sure your hands are under your shoulders, your knees are under your hips, your feet are straight out from your knees. Pull the belly in, really ground down in the hands. Press the tops of the feet down into the mat. And as you exhale, push your shoulder blades apart and look back at your legs. As you inhale, bring the shoulders together and look forward. The next time you exhale, push your shoulder blades apart and send your hips back to your heels. Come back up to hands and knees, bring the shoulders together and look slightly forward. So this is the new pattern. Each time you come up to hands and knees and inhale, bring the shoulder blades together and look forward. Each time you exhale, push your shoulder blades apart, look back at your legs, and send your hips back to your heels. And again, just move with your breath. Move slowly enough so that you notice every transition. The next time you come up to hands and knees, pause, make sure the toes are tucked under, pull the belly in, and lift the knees and hover just above the mat. Keep pushing yourself away from the mat. And when you're ready, push the hips up and back to downward facing dog. Be sure to keep the knees slightly bent, the tailbone slightly lifted, and really push yourself away from the mat as if you're trying to bring your armpits together. Keep your fingers spread wide. If possible, keep the toes lifted, belly pulled in. keeping all of those bandhas in place. And with your next inhale, bring the knees back down, hover again above the mat if you wish, if you'd like a little bit of core effort here. Keep the belly pulled in, front body brace. Lower them all the way down to the mat, untuck your toes, send your hips back to your heels. Come down into a wide child's pose. So knees out, big toes together. Head down, arms straight forward. Just pause here for a moment. Come back up to hands and knees. Tuck the toes under. Pull the belly in. Lift the knees off the mat to hover once again. Keep the breath moving in and out through your nose. And once again, push yourself up and back to downward facing dog. Try to feel all of the muscles engaged here. If you find that your face is tight or clenched, soften. And then begin to pedal the heels. So one heel down as you bend the knee of the opposite leg. And just move back and forth like this on the breath. And then come back down to hands and knees. Take your right foot forward. Come up with the torso. So your right knee should be over your right ankle. And your left knee should be slightly behind your left hip. Left foot straight out from the knee. Once you feel stable here, take the arms up and overhead, and as you exhale, take them back down. The next inhale, take your arms back up and overhead, and exhale, take them back down. And this is the pattern. One breath, one movement. The next time your arms are up, pause. Bring your arms down to goal post with the shoulder blades together on your back. Find a focal point to fix your gaze. And then turn to the right. Take your left arm up and your right arm behind you. So you're in this subtle twist. And I'll offer an affirmation. May I let go of what no longer serves me. Repeat that to yourself if you have trouble focusing and staying in the present moment. Come back to center. Take your hands down to your mat and slowly keep the right foot forward, but send your hips back to your heel. Flex the toes of the right leg, the right foot, and just feel a sense of opening in the back of the right leg. Come back up. Take the right foot back to hands and knees, and then take the left foot forward. So left knee over left ankle, right knee behind the hip, the foot straight out from the knee. With the torso up, on your inhale, take your arms up, and as you exhale, take them back down. Now notice here if anything feels different to you. On this opposite side, do you feel more stable? Do you feel less stable? And then always look for moving slowly. Bring the arms down into goal post the next time your arms are up. Turn to your left, bring your left arm down and your right arm up and over. May I let go of what no longer serves me. If you like to challenge your balance a little bit, you can look up at your right hand, or just keep your gaze straight forward or even down. Come back through center, arms down, hands down to your mat. Keep the left foot forward and take the hips back to your heel. Flex the toes of the left foot. And just again, do a little check-in and notice if this side feels different than the first side. Come back up, take the left leg back, come down to hands and knees, and then down to a wide leg child's pose. So, knees out to the edges of your mat, big toes come together. Take your forehead down to the mat, your arms down to the mat, and you can keep your arms straight here, or you can place a bend into the elbows with the palms together and the hands resting behind your head. Come back to your breath here in any of those moments of ease that we have. Always come back to your breath so your mind stays here. Come back up to your hands and your knees. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Exhale, tuck the toes and send your hips back to downward facing dog. And in downward facing dog, make a point of trying to lift your toes. It's going to feel different than if you're just standing or sitting. But make that effort, even if it's just an energetic movement. And now walk the feet back just a couple of steps. And as you inhale, bring your torso forward so that your shoulders are over your wrists. And as you exhale, send your hips up and back to downward facing dog. So just move through this wave of downward dog to plank, downward dog to plank. The next time you move forward into plank, pause. Make sure to push yourself away from the mat so that your shoulder blades are apart, not together. Try to create one line from the back of your heels to the back of your head. Keep the belly pulled in. And focus on moving the breath in and out through the nose. And when you're ready, send your hips back to downward facing dog. Reposition the feet. Pedal out the heels a few times. Bring the pedaling to stillness. And take the right leg straight out behind you. Come forward with the torso so that your right knee ends up behind your right wrist and your right foot is behind your left hand. Come down very slowly. You can stop when you get to your forearms, or you can continue to move down. Cross your forearms over each other and rest your head there. You might also want to move your hips from side to side a little bit just to make sure that they are in the center and you're not tipping to one side or the other. You want your hips to stay level. And this is a pretty intense opening of the right hip. So if you're feeling that intensity, if it's pain, definitely come out of this. Come back into child's pose. But if it's just discomfort, try to sit with that discomfort. And then bring your upper body back up. Slowly take your weight over to your right hip and swing your left leg around. So bring your left foot in front of your right thigh. Twist to your left. Place your right elbow on the outside of the left thigh, and your left arm will be keeping you steady behind you. Take your gaze also to the left. May my heart remain open. It's another affirmation you can incorporate into this practice. May my heart remain open. And then slowly come out of that, come back to hands and knees. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips, tuck the toes under, pull the belly in, send your hips up and back to downward facing dog. This time, take your left leg behind you and then bring your left knee behind your left wrist and your left foot behind your right hand. It's a little bit confusing. You might have to look. Come slowly down to the forearms first. And then if you'd like to go a little bit farther, place your forearms, cross your forearms, and then rest your head there. So the two sides can feel very, very different in pigeon. So don't try to figure it out, just notice if there is a distinct difference and just let it go, just notice. This practice is all about noticing, staying in the present moment, being aware of your body, how it feels, being aware of where your thoughts go when you are still. And sometimes that's the hardest part. And bring yourself back up. Slowly take your weight over to the left hip. Swing the right leg over so that your right foot is on the outside edge of your left thigh. This time, twist to the right. Your left elbow will be resting in front of your right thigh, and your right arm is behind you, keeping you stable. Look to the right. And again, come back to your breath. How is it different from the beginning of practice? How is twisting to the right? How does it feel different from twisting to the left? Bring your torso back through center. Come out of that just by uncrossing the legs, and then make your way down to your back. Take the feet out to the outside edges of your mat. Take your arms out to T. Lift and spread your toes. Pull your belly in. Spread your fingers out wide. And as you exhale, take your knees to the right and take your gaze to the left. As you inhale, come back through center. And as you exhale next, take the knees to the left and your gaze to the right. Inhale back through center. So this is the pattern of windshield wipe. Each time you inhale, you'll be back in center. Each time you exhale, your knees will be to one side or the other. Now, the next time your knees are to the right, pause there. You can take your right foot and place it on your left thigh, and take your left arm up and overhead, and also taking your gaze to the left. More opening in the hip. Just notice how this feels. Where are your thoughts again at the end of practice? Release the bind. Take the arms back out into T. Reposition the feet on the outside edges of your mat and begin windshield wipe again. So just move through that a few more times just to get a sense of how it feels now compared to before you held. Keep all of the bandhas in place, lifting and spreading your toes, spreading the fingers wide, belly pulled in. Now, next time the knees are to the left, pause. Pick up your left foot and place it on the right thigh. Take your right arm up and overhead and take your gaze to the right. So pausing now on the other side. Check in with yourself. How does the body feel? Where are your thoughts? Be aware of your breath moving in and out through the nose. Bring everything back through center. Reposition the feet to the outside edges of your mat. And again, just move in and out of windshield wipe a few times just to feel the body move after holding on the opposite side. Winding down the practice now. Now bring that to stillness. Bring your feet back to center. Draw the knees together. Lift the head and torso and just hug your knees in with your arms. Notice how this feels. And then release that bind. Take your arms up and over your head. Lengthen your legs out long for a full body stretch to end the practice today. And one final affirmation before we head into Shavasana. May I recognize that nothing is missing in this moment. And when you're ready, prepare for Shavasana by just letting the legs relax, letting the arms relax by your sides. And now I'll guide you through the loving kindness meditation to end practice. May I be safe. May I be healthy. May I be peaceful. May I live with an open heart. May I receive and offer compassion and ease. May those I love be safe. May they be healthy. May they be peaceful. May they live with an open heart. May they receive and offer compassion and ease. May all beings everywhere know peace. Every act of self-kindness ripples out to touch our families, communities, and the wider world. May the peace from this moment go with you and carry you through each conversation, challenge, and all of the ordinary moments. And remember, as you move through the coming days, when you return to your breath, you return home. Namaste.